The book of Obadiah, a prophetic and intense declaration against Edom. Who is Edom? Edom is the nation that descended from Esau, the twin brother of Jacob, which is Israel. Though they shared the same womb, their destinies divided. One chosen to carry the covenant, Jacob, Israel, and the other set against it, Esau, Edom. The burden of Obadiah, thus says Yahuwah concerning Edom, Obadiah 1:1. This book isn't just a historical rebuke. It is a prophetic word to the last days, speaking to the nations and systems that walk in the spirit of Edom. Those who oppose Israel betray their brother and lift themselves up in pride. Edom's arrogance and pride. Edom dwelled in rocky strongholds, particularly in Mount Seir and Petra, thinking no one could bring them down, but Yahuwah sees their pride as rebellion. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee. Thou saidst in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Obadiah 1:3. This is the same spirit of nations, empires, and even religious systems that exalt themselves against the Most High, thinking they are untouchable, but judgment is coming. Edom's betrayal of Jacob, Israel. The greatest offense of Edom was not just arrogance, but betrayal. In the day that thou stoodest on the other side, even thou wast one of them. Obadiah 1:11. When Jerusalem was attacked, Edom didn't help. Instead, they watched and rejoiced over Judah's downfall. Verse 12. Looted the city, verse 13, and captured fugitives and turned them over to the enemy in verse 14. Edom turned against his brother. This is prophetic. Nations and people who claim brotherhood or kinship with Israel and the children of Yahuwah. But when trials come, they side with the enemy, mock and betray. The day of Yahuwah is coming. For the day of Yahuwah is near upon all the heathen. Obadiah 1:15. The judgment isn't just for ancient Edom. It's for all nations that act like Edom. Every government, every religion, every system or person that betrays the people of Yahuwah, exalts himself, engages in injustice, they will drink the cup of wrath, as in Obadiah 1:16. Mount Zion will be restored. While Edom is cut off, Zion is exalted. In Obadiah 1:17, but upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. The house of Jacob, Judah, and Israel will rise again. They will reclaim what was stolen, purify the land, and take dominion. The fire of Jacob. In the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stumble. Obadiah 1:18. In the end times, a cleansing fire will rise from Jacob and Joseph, the united 12 tribes, and it will consume the house of Esau. Not a remnant will remain. In verse 18. This speaks to a spiritual and physical restoration of Yahuwah's people and the judgment of those who oppressed, mocked, and stole from them. The kingdom is Yahuwah's. In Obadiah 1:21 states, and Savior shall come up on Mount Zion to judge the mount of Esau, and the kingdom shall be Yahuwah's. There will be judges and deliverers rising from among Zion, called and anointed to execute justice, restore righteousness, and declare that the kingdom belongs to Yahuwah alone. So Edom represents nations, systems, and spirits that oppose the covenant people of Yahuwah. Their pride, betrayal, and celebration of Israel's suffering will be met with total judgment. Zion, the true children of Israel, will be restored, empowered, and set as fire in the last days. A remnant of Edom will not remain because of their violence and hatred. The kingdom will be restored under Yahushua, and the justice will come through his people. This is Yahuwah's declaration. Though the proud rise and the betrayers laugh, though Edom lifts his head high, the fire of Jacob is being kindled. Mount Zion shall roar, the kingdom shall take his throne, and the kingdom shall be Yahuwah's alone.